no one knows exactly what's going on within our justice system, man, but, you know, regardless of what's going on in 2026, I still say prison and jail is still not the place you want to be. You know, around certain people, in certain environments, it's still not the place you want to be. People are senseless, man. They're committing heinous crimes. People are committing murders and smiling in the judge's face, laughing in the faces of the victim's family while they're crying. And these dudes are getting handed down football numbers. These dudes are getting handed down life, and they're showing no remorse. Let's go ahead and roll the clip.
Old adage about laughing at a funeral. You know, you shouldn't do it. Well, you shouldn't laugh in a courtroom either. Here's some people who didn't follow that.
I'm not sure why you're laughing, sir. There's certainly nothing funny.
Yeah, you're amusing. Very amusing.
I'm glad you think I am.
The man's name is Marcus Terry, found guilty in December of killing his cellmate, 63-year-old Ray Matos, by stabbing him in the head with a pen. As the judge announced the life sentence, the man broke into laughter.
I find nothing amusing about your behavior, nor the death of this gentleman.
Sparking a back and forth with the judge.
God have mercy on your soul.
Terry's attorneys tried to calm him down, but he did not stay silent.
I think that's what you need to be on.
Oh,
Marcus.
Marcus.
Come on.
Oh, Mr. Marcus, you don't know me.
Yeah, no.
You don't scare me anymore.
You don't either. You ain't like City Park.
It started Monday evening when police say 4 teens stole this blue car at Lighthouse Point, then ditched it in Lauderdale Lakes, took off across this field and stole another car. The antics continued Tuesday in the courtroom. A Broward County courtroom turned into a circus Tuesday. What was supposed to be a serious situation was met with laughing, smiling, kicking, cursing, and outbursts.
Matthew sexually battered his girlfriend's 10-year-old daughter while living with the family. On his way out, Matthew shook his attorney's hand and chuckled. That's hard to believe considering the judge had just handed him a life sentence.
They're charged with murder in the death of 64-year-old Andreas Probst, a former police chief from California who was enjoying his retirement in Vegas.
18-year-old Jesus Ayala and 16-year-old Jameer Keys were seen giggling, conversing, covering their faces from media, and flipping off the Probst family.
How can you sit there after taking a man's life and act like such an entitled
Jesus Ayala and Jameer Keys smiling at the widow and daughter of Andy Probst as they leave the courtroom Tuesday. We obtained police body camera video showing the moment after Ayala was taken into custody.
You think this juvenile gonna do something? I'll be out in like 30 days. Watch.
It's a game to them. Like, they really don't care if anyone else lives or dies. They don't care about themselves if they live or die.
Donta Wright sat in court smiling and nearly laughing as a mother shed tears for her son shot and killed by Wright.
I've lost laughter and love.
He admitted he and 2 other friends were trying to rob Klee when he shot Klee in the back of the head, killing him. Wright addressed the court showing no remorse.
I just want to tell y'all, I'll be home soon. R.I.P. Keon. I love my family.
The judge, clearly fed up with the defendant's attitude, stopped the proceedings and asked prosecution to consider taking this case to trial, where Wright would face a stiffer punishment if found guilty by a jury.
But watching you sit there, smile and laugh and shake your head like this was no big deal, I'm very tempted to just say, I'm not going to accept this sentence agreement. We'll go to trial.
Jordan's family decided not to take this case to trial and to move forward with today's sentencing. Donta Wright was sentenced to 23 to 50 years for armed robbery, felony firearm, and second-degree murder of 18-year-old Jordan Klee.
I agree with that young lady, man. They didn't care about their lives. How can you expect for them to care about the lives of others? You know, that's what we're as a society. You know, if you don't care about your life, the life of your friends and family, there's definitely people out here who do not care about their lives, and they're more than willing to let you and your family, as well as the courts, know as well. So with that being said, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video.